Today, we are going to be making a little steak au poivre, but not just any steak au poivre. We're putting our own little fun remix to it. We're putting a little chiles, putting a little mezcal in it. We're gonna make it nice. It's definitely not that old thing you probably remember watching Julia Childs make. I'll put my own spin on it. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? My name is Edgar Rico. I am the chef, owner at this lovely restaurant, Nixta Taqueria, and I am here at this new, amazing, shiny new studio here in Austin, Texas at Made in HQ. Welcome. To get this recipe started, the first thing you gotta do, literally, just pull your steak out to kind of bring it up to room temperature. You're gonna get your peppercorns. Reason we're doing that, try peppercorns, baby. All we're gonna do is we're gonna crush up all these peppercorns, just like you're breaking some legs, you know. I wouldn't know anything about that, but you know. Doing this method, you're gonna get some of those fresh oils that are coming out of that, and that is going to be essential for your pan sauce. You are just gonna now coat your steak. You're gonna wanna make sure you pat it really well dry. By making sure it's really nice and dry, those things are gonna hold on real tight once you're cooking it in this pan. We're gonna get our peppercorns, just pour them out real quick onto this tray. Before you get it in there, we're gonna hit this with some salt. Kosher is preferred. Don't be using the iodized salt. It's not worth it on the steak. Kosher is gonna give you a little texture, better flavor. We're gonna then place the steak on there. You're gonna give it a nice little you know, just give it a little We wanna make sure it's coated and sticking. It's not gonna go anywhere. Like so, look at that, wow. And then, second one, get that nice and coated. We've got peppercorns on our steak. It's ready to go. Now we're gonna let that chill, and we're gonna get to the foundation, the granddaddy of all them sauces. But remember, it's the remix, baby. This that Latino remix right here. It's that Mexicano remix for y'all, the au poivre. The one ingredient that sets it all off, the shallot, little mince on this. I'm gonna get this popped off right here. You're gonna take off the skins. Ooh, damn, ooh, wow, this handle though, wow. Is this thing made in Japan or what? Where is this made, honestly? It's nice. France. Speak of the devil, this knife made in France, and we're making a French-inspired dish. What a coincidence. Skin's off. Now we're gonna give it a couple slices, going all the way across, like so. Make sure you got a nice sharp knife, preferably maybe a maiden knife, maybe from Nancy, and then boom. You don't want too big of chunks in this, just cause then it won't cook as even. You're ready to rock and roll at this point. You're gonna wanna make sure for this, you got a real nice pan, something with a lot of body. You don't want that thin little flimsy pan that's not gonna do you any favors for this. You need something with a heavy bottom, something like this. A little, you hear that? You hear that? That's a nice sound. That's what you want to hear. It means there's some weight to this bad boy. We're gonna go at about a medium high with this. And the reason I want to go too high, one, because it's cast iron. Cast iron can get really hot. We want to get a nice sear on our meat, but we don't want to burn it. We got a little grapeseed inside of our made in enamel cast iron skillet. Reason we're using grapeseed, it's got a great high smoke point. It's not gonna burn. If you're using something like olive oil or butter, it's gonna burn. It's gonna be smoking everywhere. Grapeseed's got a really extra high smoke point. Ideally, I wanna let this pan get hot for about 4 to 5 minutes hot. So when you see those, you know, little waves of smoke rolling off, you know you're ready to go, friends. It's time for liftoff. We're gonna be searing off this thing. First thing I like to do, actually, is not even hit the peppercorn side first. I like to actually render off the fat first. And the reason I do that is because I want to render out this real nice fat cap right here. There's a lot of flavor in this. And I want to get some of this beef fat out, which is also going to add more flavor to your sauce. I'm going to just put this on like this for about 2 to 3 minutes. Got a nice golden sear on the side. Afterwards now, we're gonna be searing off our peppercorn side. Oils are releasing into the pan right now. You're also getting the most important thing, which is a Maillard reaction, friends. That is the tasty bits and meat that are caramelizing together inside of this pan. It's been about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. I think it's time to flip our steaks. Voila. We flipped over our steaks. Now, we're gonna get in here a little bit of butter. This steak right now is gonna go to the spa. About to get a little butter bath. We'll also call this basting. We're gonna get it onto a roasting rack, friends. And then these bad boys are gonna go straight into the oven. We're gonna let this steak go in here at about 325 for about 6 minutes before we decide to take it out. So let it chill. And now it's time for you to do your thing with that sauce. In here, look at this. You got peppercorns in here, you got beef fat in here, you got grapeseed oil, and boom, we got shallots. This is where it happens. This is the magic that starts happening. We're gonna get a little shallots going, sauteing. We're gonna add next up our peppercorns. Oils and the peppercorns for the brine kind of mix into that shallot. And remember, this is all happening real fast. And then some of your chipotles, boom, inside of the sauce. Got some of those chipotles in there, giving our sauce a bunch of flavor and also a little bit of heat. You know, wake you up, give you a little sweat going down your face. Makes you feel alive, friends. Traditionally, inside of a Au Poivre, a lot of people like to use sherry. They like to use brandy. We're doing Mexicano style, so we're gonna add a little bit of mezcalito, friends. Whoa, ayo, do a little party trick for all your friends on, you know, the holidays. You can do little spells and, you know, do one on some bad juju on someone that maybe, you know, did you wrong or not. Or maybe someone that didn't get you that made in enamel cast iron skillet. We're gonna add a little bit of beef stock. Voila. And to finish it off, we're gonna add a little bit of heavy cream. Makes everything really nice and creamy and delicious. So we're gonna let this stir, get nice and integrated all together and reduce down. We're gonna let this reduce by at least half. What we're looking for is, we're looking for a little sauce to get nappé over here. Nappé essentially means that you can get a little spoon, you can coat the back of it, and if you can wipe it clean, kind of like that, it means your sauce is ready, friends. I still think it needs a little bit more time, so I'm gonna let that reduce down for another minute or two. Our steaks are out the oven. We gotta do something that we call resting your meat. Those juices are redistributing and our sauce is finally ready. Look at this magic, look at this love in here. You got those peppercorns, you got the chipotles, the cream. It's been about 4 or 5 minutes. Our steak is now well rested. We gotta make sure we're slicing this bad boy on a bias. You know, you don't wanna just put this on a plate, you know, give it a little flair. Show the people you're cooking for that you love them. Getting nice, I would say about like 1/4-inch slices. The reason we're doing it on a bias, it's not just for, you know, because I'm telling you to, it's because the meat's gonna be more tender when you slice in that way. When you got a real nice knife like this, glides right through it. It's almost like this meat's like butter. Spoon our sauce to the bottom of the plate like so. I like putting it on the bottom, reason being, you know, your steak's already cooked. It's a nice medium rare already. You don't wanna ruin it by putting a hot sauce and keeping that meat cooking. Got your sauce on the bottom, and now we're ready for the steak. Voila. Show off all your hard work. Show off your friends and your family that be like, hey, look, I can cook. I can make a medium rare steak. Watching a YouTube video is all it took. So I'm gonna finish it off. Just a little bit of parsley. You don't have to add it. Giving a little pop of color to this dish, you know? The final piece de la resistance, a little Malden. We're done, ladies and gentlemen. How long that take? 30 minutes of your day? This, my friends, is a little Mexican Au Poivre. Now, you get to eat it. I'm gonna put like 4 pieces on there. Why? I get the 3 because I'm the one who made it. So of course you get the extra slice, duh. But You know, got a beautiful medium rare. It's exactly what we're looking for. Now, slice it up, look at that. Wow, like butter. And I like to get a little extra sauce, because that's where all the love's at in this. Whoa, okay, wow. Sorry, I had an out-of-body moment. It's everything you love about Au Poivre, with the heat, with the sizzle, with the mezcal flowing in the background. You got the chilies going off. It's like a little symphony of flavor going off in your mouth. Edgar Rico signing off from the Made In Studios here in Austin, Texas. Make sure to catch Taco Mafia on PBS, streaming worldwide, baby. Also, come check me out at Nixta. I'll make you tacos and other tasty things. Probably not this steak though. You gotta make it yourself. Check it out. Love ya.